Hello, everybody. I'm back with another Is It Toxic or Not? So, the first one we're going to start out with, someone had emailed me and they said, think. Oh. Someone said, is it toxic if my boyfriend has the girl that is his friend? She's my friend too, and a couple of days ago she told me that she liked him and he's touching all on her. That is so damn toxic. Let me tell you something. That's not only toxic, that's nasty and disgusting, and that's weird. Nowadays, do people have the balls to literally be in a relationship with somebody and then that one person has the balls enough to tell that person, like, yeah, I do like your boyfriend, and your boyfriend's just touching all on her? That means that they have no respect for you. They're already doing stuff behind your back. They're just trying to make it seem like, you know what, oh no, we're just two friends in a room. I'm just kidding. They're just trying to make it seem like they're not doing something, but the fact that she told you and that he keeps touching on her, that is an indication that he's already doing something behind your back with her, and you need to drop them both. But when you drop them, do not, I know it's gonna hurt, do not act like you're in pain at all in front of nobody, in front of none of them. Act like, you know what, I know what you're doing. You don't even gotta say nothing, just be like, I know what you're doing. Continue to do what you're doing. It don't even bother me, it don't faze me. I hope you're happy. And walk away and don't show no type of emotion. Don't show that you're hurt. When you go home, you can cry your eyes out. You can call somebody that you truly trust, that you know is not going to tell your business, and then let them know, like, you know what, you're not going to ruin my life. I understand that it's going to hurt and it's going to take time for you to get over it, because it was your best friend and it was your boyfriend. And a lot of the times, it's not even about the boyfriend. It's just, how dare the best friend do that to you? You know what I mean? Like, best friend breakups are so hard, and I don't think a lot of people understand that. So yes, I feel like that's how you should handle it. But yes, that is very toxic. Don't allow that to happen. Keep it pushing, keep it moving. I know it's gonna hurt and I know it's gonna be hard. Okay, next. Is it toxic for your mom if your mom goes through your phone in front of your boyfriend and chews on your therapy session? That is very toxic, because why is your mom embarrassing you in front of your boyfriend like that? Like, I understand her going through your phone, because some parents do that to make sure, because some kids be liars. Some kids be liars. But if you don't raise your kids to lie to you and you have open trust with them, I guarantee you they're not lying to you. But not the point. But if your mom is literally reading stuff out in front of your boyfriend to embarrass you, she's going the extra mile. And then the fact that she's intruding on your therapy session, she's afraid that you're talking about her. She's afraid that you're making her look bad, and she is also afraid that they're going to agree with you that your mom is like the common denominator of a narcissist. So yes, that is very toxic, and it's a lot of mothers that I realize that try to live through their daughters' lives and don't realize that, and they think, oh no, I'm not, I love my daughter. No, you don't love your daughter. You see your daughter as an extension of yourself and nothing more. She's not her own person, she's you. So whatever you would do in the situation, you want her to do in the situation as well, and that's just not okay. So yes, that is very toxic. Toxica. Okay, is it toxic if your boyfriend likes your best friend? Yes, two girls that he likes. Still, should I take him back? Is he toxic? That was a hard thing to read. But no. Likes two other girls and he admits that to you. You do not take that man back. You know what you do? You go find you somebody that actually values you as a person, not somebody that's gonna play you as a person. Okay, we are not to be played with. Okay. First of all, the disrespect that you must have to tell me as your girlfriend that you like two other girls and expect me to take you back right after that. People think, oh no, he's just being honest. You gotta accept, you gotta like, what's it called? You gotta applaud him for his honesty. What? I gotta applaud you for being a nasty little heifer? Excuse me? No. You do not take nobody back if they admitted that to you, because in the end, he's gonna cheat on you. He might not have cheated on you in the beginning when you left him, but he might cheat on you when you take him back, because in that moment he realizes like, oh, I can do what I want to her and she's going to take me back. She's not going to ever say no to me. She's going to accept everything that I give her and everything that I do to her, because that's just the type of person that she is. She has a good heart. And this is why a lot of women get their heart broken, because they do have good hearts and they believe that he can change. And in all reality, he does not change. You know why? Because he was that person that you're looking at now when you first met him, but he put on this facade. This is why I tell a lot of women, do not tell a man the things that you are looking for in a man, because he will become that in an instant. He will know how to play you so well that you can't even detect that that's not who he really is. So I tell women, if you are going to talk to a man, you give him brief details on things. Don't even tell him about your ex, because he's going to look at that like, oh, she accepted that, so I know she's gonna accept me. No, make sure you don't tell too much, but make sure you give him enough details so that he can be like, oh, I can't play with her like this, I can't do this to her, I can't do that to her. I don't know. So because men will try and put on this facade for you, and then when they get comfortable, they're like, okay, well, you know what, the facade, I don't need to put it up no more because she's already in love with me. I can do and say and act and leave whenever I want to, because she's going to keep accepting me as I am, because she's going to hope that that person that she met the first time comes back if she does all of these things for me, and that person's never going to come back. So yes, that is very toxic. Do not take that man back, please, and be careful. Is it toxic or not going back to your ex several times? I had a rule when I was younger, and I still live by this rule to this day. I am not going to break up with you and keep running back to you. Either we stay together and we figure it out, or we break up and we just go our separate ways. Because why in the hell do nowadays people think, oh yeah, we can get back together and keep breaking up, get back together and keep breaking up? Marriage literally says till death do us part. I'm not saying everybody has to get married, but I'm saying I want to get married, and I believe that if me and my current boyfriend keep breaking up, getting back together, keep breaking up and getting back together, sooner or later the relationship is gonna run its course and it's gonna be tiring. You don't want to keep going back to somebody if you and this person just keep breaking up. And that is a chance for a whole bunch of people to get in the middle of your relationship. He can start dating other girls, you can start dating other guys, and then you realize, well, you know what? I actually kind of still want my ex. Let me just go back to him again. And then you leave the people that you started to like, what is it called? You start to like you start to lead them on to think that, oh yeah, this is going to be a serious relationship, and then you run back to your ex and they're left thinking like, well, was I not good enough? What happened? Like, why did you just up and leave me? I caught feelings for you and you left me. That can cause so many issues and so many problems. Again, second, it is not healthy for you and this person to keep breaking up and coming back together. I understand if you break up one time and you both go and find yourselves and go deal with certain things in life and then come back together and be like, you know what, this is it, I want you and only you, and I'm gonna fight for you, and then you stick it out. But if you keep breaking up and getting back together, that relationship is unhealthy. There is nothing that can be salvaged, because in the end, if you and this person cannot figure it out and y'all just keep breaking up, it's going to be like that for the rest of your lives. I'm not saying that there is not a chance that you and this person can actually fix it and then just stay together, but there's no reason to keep breaking up and getting back together, because that is tiring, that is toxic. Nobody wants to do that nowadays, and it's it's very weak. It's a very weak foundation already, because if you and this person cannot have a healthy argument and then get through it and go on to the next step of life with each other, then it's really just not gonna work out. I'm sorry, that is toxic as hell, and nobody should go through that. Okay, I'm sorry. I know you want to hear different, but what is that? What is? Oh, oh, that's a shadow. But yeah. Someone said, oh, this is gonna hurt my feelings. Is it toxic that I smoke weed to make the pain go away? I don't think that's toxic. I just think that you are trying to abuse a substance to make you feel better. That's not toxic. That's more out of like or I could be wrong. But for me, that's not toxic, because I do know a lot of people that smoke weed around me. I don't do it, but a lot of my friends did it to heal themselves from a lot of trauma that they were going through, because it makes you forget. If you've ever been high, you already know that you get to a point of like you don't even know where you're at. Okay? You don't even know what you're doing. You don't even know what time it is. I'm not even playing, like, you really don't. And just a lot of how people smoke weed, they drink alcohol, some people become addicted to other things that I'm not really gonna say because I'm on YouTube, because I don't want to get banned or nothing like that. But I don't feel like that's toxic. I just feel like you need to understand that that's not good for you. And I would want you to find some help if you want to stop. But I don't think that's good for your mental health, because I feel like you're just trying to drown everything out by smoking weed. And you're not really trying to deal with the problem. Or you are too afraid to deal with it because the pain that comes with it. But I think a lot of us have to realize that pain is a part of life. And a lot of us don't want to admit that, be like, no, it shouldn't be, but it is, because a lot of us will have sorrows because we might lose the people that we love. We might not get the job that we wanted. We might not achieve something that we've been working so hard for, but it doesn't mean that it's never going to happen. You can achieve something, but pain does come with life, and that's just a real fact about it. And I don't know why people try to sugarcoat and be like, oh, life is just so fun and full of wonders. Yes, it is, but there's still downsides to life. So I would advise you to get some help if you want help, or if you just are comfortable smoking, that's fine. But I don't think that's toxic. I just think that you're trying to cover up trauma that you are afraid to heal, or that you are afraid to actually accept that something might have happened like this. You know what I mean? Oh my lord. Okay, is it toxic if someone in your life makes rude comments about you and says it's a joke? That is very toxic, because let me tell you something. But what I realized, there is some truth in people's jokes. I have caught people in those exact moments where they'd be like, oh, it's just a joke. I'm like, no, it's not, because you really feel like that about me. And I would literally like look at them and be like, you feel like I'm fat, or you feel like I'm this, but you're trying to cover up as a joke, because they don't have the balls to tell you how they really feel about you, because they think that's either they're gonna sound like an asshole, or that you can't handle it, or they just want to have this depiction of, oh, I'm just a nice girl, like that pick me thing. And yes, that is very toxic. It's not a joke. I'm telling you this now. If someone can hit really deep parts of you, or if someone can hit you where it hurts, that's not a joke. Now, a joke is literally not making a joke about yourself, but jokes of different things, like, oh girl, let me see if how let me give you like a way. Oh crap, I'm trying to figure out. I'm not really a jokester. It's like this. So say if you just told your friend, like, you know what, I'm insecure about my stretch marks, and I feel like everybody's looking at my stretch marks. You told her that in confidence, right? So then a couple days later, you and her, you told her that in confidence, and then she'd be like, oh girl, I can see your stretch marks from here to hell. Like, look at them. They look nasty. They look like strips of bacon. That is going to hurt your feelings, because she's hitting you where it hurts. And that's not a joke, because you told her in confidence, as a best friend or as a friend in general, that you feel insecure about your stretch marks. And then you come and confront her. This is what people don't like. They don't like you confronting them about it, because that means that it's not a joke, but they're trying to still cover it up to make it seem like you're the crazy one. Oh, calm down, it's just a joke. And you're like, you try to laugh it off, but it's not a joke. They really meant that, because they knew that if they make you feel more insecure, they'll feel better about themselves, because they probably think, at least I don't have stretch marks, right? So I'm better than her. Look for how people joke at you. If they be like, oh, you know what, your breath stinking and all this other kind of stuff, if it's not something that's going to hurt your feelings and you can easily laugh it off, that is a joke. But if it's something that you told them in private and they know that could possibly hurt your feelings, it is not a joke. So please be careful about how you joke, and please be aware of people who joke about the things that you tell them in confidence, or just about your life in general. Even if you don't tell them anything and they look at your life like, oh yeah, why are you talking? You're poor, you live in the car with your mom, and you don't even be able to take showers. You take showers in the bathroom. That's not a joke. You literally just hit this person where it hurts, and you kicked this person while they were down. So that is very toxic. Please don't do that, and please know the difference between a real joke and a joke that's actually like, they're actually trying to like hurt your feelings and trying to kick you while you're down. Okay, you guys, so I hope you love this video, and like I said, you can email, comment, all of my links and stuff are going to be in the description below. You can email, comment, DM me to ask me if it's toxic or not. If you would like your name in the video, you just have to let me know whenever you message me. Stay safe, be happy. It is summer. Go out there and do crazy stuff. You know what I'm talking about, but be safe. Okay? I'll see you guys. Okay, bye bye.